Propecia is a small one-a-day pill for men over 18 used to treat the most common form of hair loss, male pattern baldness. Here we'll talk about what Propecia is and how it can be compared to other hair loss products. Following a large-scale clinical study by a US pharmaceutical company, Propecia is one of only 2 treatments licensed for the prevention of hair loss in men in both the UK and the USA. Propecia is licensed in the UK by the MHRA, and in the US it's FDA approved. The MHRA and FDA are government medical regulatory bodies and will only license a product if it shows enough evidence that it's effective to its cause whilst being safe. So unlike any supplemental hair loss product, you can rest assured that Propecia definitely works. In the original 2-year clinical study, more than 83% of men using Propecia maintained or increased their hair count. In a more recent 5-year study, 42% of men stopped losing their hair and 48% experienced hair regrowth. All the men in the study who were not taking Propecia lost hair. In thousands of cases, hair specialists at the Belgravia Center have found when Propecia is combined with certain other treatments, the results can be considerably better. The great majority of people will see their hair loss stop, and most will also see regrowth, the amount varying from person to person. Let's look at some of the other treatments on the market to see if they work as well as Propecia. As you may have seen for yourself, there are many advertised treatments, mostly natural, that claim to regrow hair. However, only 2 products are clinically proven to do so. They're minoxidil and Propecia. Unless it's been licensed by the MHRA or approved by the FDA, there's no way of knowing if any product actually works. Many make exaggerated claims about hair growth they're not authorised to make, so it's easy to be misled. More information and reviews on most of the unlicensed products can be found by searching the Belgravia Center website and blog. So what about side effects? After any clinical study, side effects have to be documented and acknowledged for absolute transparency. For Propecia, fewer than 2% of men who took part in the 2-year study experienced any side effects at all, and those that did experienced mild effects such as lowered sex drive. What's important to understand is that Propecia leaves the body after a very short time, so any side effects wear off soon after users stop taking the product. They also usually wear off if the user continues to take Propecia. No long-term side effects have been recorded. In fact, according to a recent study, Propecia could help to reduce the chances of developing prostate cancer. More information on this study and further details of Propecia side effects can be found by searching the Belgravia Center blog. On belgraviacenter.com, you can find the world's largest online collection of before and after photos of hair loss treatment users, all of whom use the Belgravia Center's combination treatment courses. The pictures are untouched, and we think you'll be amazed at the results so many people achieve in a fairly short space of time from treatment programs available to anybody around the world. You'll also find hundreds of success stories featuring comments from happy treatment users as well as their photos. And there's lots more useful information and videos just like this one, and client video diaries which can be found right here or on the website. belgraviacenter.com is one of the world's leading online resources for information on hair loss. The site features detailed reports of most of the treatments and products available for hair loss, as well as a wealth of information of exactly what can be done. Just use the search box to find whatever you're looking for. We're sure you find it, but if not, just ask. If you're losing your hair, there's no need to be worried. As long as you seek the right advice and catch it as early as possible, it's most likely that it can be stopped.
I was a guy with a lot of confidence, back in the teenage days. So, and when it started to come to adulthood, so when I just turned 18, starting university, I did realise, when you did, as every teenager does, when you gel up your hair, you realise loads of, hair on your hands. After shampooing or washing your hair, you realise a lot of hair did fall.
It takes about 3 months to 6 months in general to see a noticeable change, something that you can see in the mirror really, on average about 3 to 6 months.
I wasn't too 100% convinced that it would help, but as you can see now, it helped. So clearly, the treatment, it did help. And coming here, it was a great decision.